What's up, Gemini? It's your girl, Ivy Ladone, your fitness mystic, and today we're going to dive right in and see what you are transforming in the month of July 2024. My friends, if you're into these kinds of videos, I ask that you please give this a like because it tells me that you do, and I will make more. Also, one of you is eligible for a free reading at the end of these readings if you do three things. Number one, make sure that you are subscribed or you follow this channel. Number two, make sure that you are liking this video or that you like this video. And number three, make sure that you leave your name below so that way I can shout you out. All right, Gemini, let's get started. Highest vibrational messages for my friends Gemini. What is Gemini transforming in the month of July 2024? All right, let's go ahead and see. Gemini gang, how we doing, fam? Woo! How you guys doing? Yeah, leave a little comment below. Leave your Gemini sign. Or maybe, whoa, or maybe you want to leave how you're feeling in emoji form. Why not? Cultivate the community. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. Okay, so we have one card that fell. And then we have the bottom of the deck, which we're going to read, of course, afterwards for more clarity. All right. Thank goodness this is my deck because I'm here just trying to pick it up off my mat, my floor. This is the Intuitive Stretch Studio, by the way. So below this is a mat, a huge ass gorilla mat is what it's called. Okay. Hi, Gemini. How you doing? Okay. Let's dive right in. All right. All right. So the first card, I was gonna say the only, but the first card I'm gonna show you is number 35, a tall tale. Take what resonates, leave the rest. All right. So a tall tale is a 35. 3 and 5 is an 8. So an 8 or reduces to an 8, or not reduces, 3 and 5 together is an 8. Sorry, I'm thinking ahead because I'm thinking about what this card represents and we have to get into some stuff. I'm not gonna lie, okay? Be with me and bear with me. Okay, so 35 is an 8 number, and this is, I like to say, a karmic number because it deals with the past, it deals with the present, and it deals with the future. Okay, now take what resonates because I don't know your situation. You do know it. So in this moment, I'm going to ask you to bring forth what is pending in your mind because you're a Gemini. So, and also what is pending in your heart, because a lot of the times what's pending in your heart is actually what is directing this. And then this has its own brain, its own function and system. So then it's like, woo, right? So Gemini, because you're intelligent AF, I'm going to ask you to kind of pull things in right now and not allow so much of this to go on, but more so about this, a little bit of this. We're going to say 70% heart, 30% brain, okay? And mind. All right. So this is a throat chakra card. The throat chakra is located right there. Yep, the throat. And this chakra center point or energy center point is correlated to the way that you express yourself, how you show up in your reality, how you show up in your relationships, how you show up with your friends, how you show up in your family, how you show up to yourself, because it's the way that you communicate. So when you communicate in this life, in this reality, you're not just communicating to others, you're also communicating to yourself. How do I communicate to myself? I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. No, I can't do that. I'm not doing it. Oh my God, I'm so ugly today. Doesn't even try to look pretty or accept myself. Do you see how I'm communicating? Okay, so form of expression is quite literally the form of you expressing how you feel, how authentic you are, feeling, knowing, all of that above, all of the above in the moment. And like we said, it's a communication. So external communication outside of you to people and to things, right? To places, blah, 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 but also to self. Equally, it's also about listening to others, and that equally is listening to yourself. What are you saying to yourself? What is real? What is not? excuse me, what are your thoughts versus someone else's thoughts that maybe you live with or that you care about, or like a person that you know on social media, or yeah, like deciphering. Those are my belief systems, that's theirs, and just because they believe that doesn't mean that I'm going to believe that. And now, so you see what I'm doing? So all of this rules the throat chakra. Now, a tall tale is an interesting card, my friend, because a tall tale, I know this looks like Pinocchio, and you're kind of on it if you thought that, because this card, a tall tale, basically means that you are not saying or feeling or doing or behaving or believing any of that in the most honest and authentic form of it, real form of it. So I'm going to elaborate. Something about the way that you are portraying yourself is not aligned. It's not true to you and how you are actually feeling. So it's almost like you're white lying, and we're going to say that because sometimes we have to. If, for example, in this case scenario, I'm not going to grab some random case scenario and then try. Just in this case scenario, a white lie could be like lying to your children. For example, hey, I am, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. I'm crying only because I sneezed and I ate something bad and it's making my eyes cry like onions. Remember that onions make you cry, blah, blah, blah. And then your kids are like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Man, mom's been cooking a lot of onions lately. It's a white lie, so it's not like technically like, yes, you are crying, you're acknowledging like, I know I look different, I know I'm crying, but like, it's just, let's derail this and put this over here, because I don't want to talk about to my children the real reason like why I'm crying. So whatever the case is, whether that's right or wrong, that's the white lie. So that's just an example. It doesn't mean that that's what's happening. I'm just saying that's an example. It doesn't mean it's bad, doesn't mean it's good. It's just what's happening. So in this case scenario, you only know best, you know your situation. There's something to that extent on how you're behaving these days, or maybe in this month, that you're going to kind of come to terms and be like, wait a second, I'm being like a little extra with this. Like, this is not really how I feel. Like, I've just been saying this, but that's not really truly how I feel. And this all has to do with your feelings more than anything, because the bottom of your deck is number 13. The bottom of your deck is offering you more clarity on your situation. And this card is your sacral energy. So you're looking at your throat and you're looking at your sacral. You're looking at the way that you are expressing yourself and your emotional intelligence. So this is about like, this can potentially be like you are feeling a lot and you're masking it. Like you're feeling overwhelmed and you're not saying that you are. You're feeling really, really sad, but you're pretending that everything's okay. Do you see what I'm doing here? That's kind of what's happening. That's the dynamic that is occurring. And something in July, it's going to bring that forward for you. It's something, and there's an opportunity for you to get to see that. Now, if you're like, oh my gosh, okay, fine, yeah, I'm kind of feeling that, I'm there, like I don't know what to do. Help me get out of this. Okay, first of all, you can help yourself get out of this. You can and you will. 100%. Take a deep breath. And I'm only providing you tools and practices to help you do that. But it's up to you to continue doing that, to continue researching and to continue applying. Okay? Now, Gemini, what I would recommend as your fitness mystic, because this is a divine feminine energy card, because it's sacral energy and it's number 13. 13 in numerology and esoteric numerology, it's divine feminine. Divine feminine energy. Feminine energy is like slowing down, it's going inward more, connecting more with your feelings and your emotions, nurturing yourself, loving on yourself more. If I'm talking to you like this and you're kind of still like stuck and you're like, I don't know what that means, I don't know what to do for myself, that's the project. That is the project at hand. The project at hand is for you to get to know how you can mother yourself. And this is not about whether you had a good mother or a bad mother, if you had a mother, if you didn't have a mother. This is about what the role of a mother does and how you can better be there for yourself with that role for you. I hope this makes sense. So specifically, what I would recommend for you is spending time with your feelings. However you want to do that is completely okay. You have to find a way to do that though, okay? Now, I can recommend, you know, movement classes because I think personally that it just feels better when I am moving or I am singing and moving and listening to music, because it kind of holds me. It holds a place for me to feel my feels, and it's not just like in silence. So I would recommend for you to look at the channel and see what you gravitate towards on this channel, to see what can help you move through your feelings, because the goal here is for you to have better connection and therefore better awareness and intelligence in your feelings, because your emotions offer you intelligence. They offer you information. Like, it's going to tell you, hey, Gemini, I feel really, 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 really freaking sad that this situation happened. And actually, not only do I feel a little sad, it makes me kind of really angry. Oh, I'm angry? I thought I was just sad. Oh my God, wait, below the sadness, I'm angry? Like there's like a speck of anger in there. I didn't know I had that. Yeah, it's important for you to know that, because then you have better understanding as to why maybe you're waking up every single day kind of in a funk, or maybe you have that interaction with that person and you're just like, why did I do that? Or why am I feeling again like this? Or why, you know, I don't know what to do or where to go. No, you do know where to go. You do know what to do. You have to start with yourself. You have to go inward and you have to do that work, because no one is going to sit you down and be like, hey, well, I mean, I'm kind of doing that for you right now, kind of helping you. But you know what I mean? So I highly encourage you to take a look at the channel and see what, you know, calls your heart and what you'd like to lean into to assist that. You know, it can be an intuitive stretch class. And if that's in intuitive stretch, which is like a meditation in motion, check the description box below, because I do have a link that'll take you to the actual channel versus searching for it here. Or you can actually just try a dance cardio class or a follow along or a toning class, whatever calls your heart. That's the whole point. So something that'll allow you to really get to know yourself. It can also just be a form of a class in person. It could be you spending time with yourself on a Friday night and doing a bubble bath. It can be anything like that, but you really need to spend time with yourself. And that's what I would really, really encourage you to do this month. It's all happening for you, you know, for the betterment of you. So thank you so much for watching. If you feel that this served you, Gemini, I ask that you please give this a like and maybe consider sharing this with another Gemini that you think may resonate with this. Until the next time, have a great one. Happy transformation. You got this.